Hello everyone, welcome to Network Picks. So in today's class, we're going to discuss about branch concept in Git and version control. So all this while we have been working on the master branch or the main branch, and let's say this is a large application and where all developers will be making some bug fixing or adding new features to this application. Application like maybe Facebook. We can have like up to like 5 developers or so working on this guy. You might have developer Wendy or developer Chidi or developer Ngozi or whatever. They were working on this branch, and once they are done making their adding new features or making a bug fixing to this code, they can push to this to the remote repository, which is which will be on the master, which the branch you're pushing to will be on the master. You understand? And that's then following the best practice of the of DevOps continuous integration. But that actually defeats the concept when every developers are pushing to the same branch. You understand? Now, the idea of continuous integration is to save us the headache of resolving merge conflicts. You understand? So when all developers, some are making bug fixing, some are making feature codes, and they are pushing to the same branch, what it's gonna do is it's gonna be messy. It's going to give you a lot of merge conflict to be resolving, and you're going to spend the whole day of your life resolving conflict. That's not what you are here for. You understand? You want to just resolve, maybe even if it's just 1 line of code or 2 line of code conflict, and you move on. You understand? So that's where branch comes in. So the concept of branch is that any bug you want to fix, or any branch you want to any feature you want to add to this code, we're going to cut out a new branch from the master. You understand? And make those changes, and when we are done, we'll merge back to the master. You understand? Now, merging back to the master, we have a pipeline, a continuous integration, continuous deployment pipeline that is only going to be connected to this master. And once you merge once that pipeline detects any change on that branch, it's going to trigger the pipeline and start building and deploy your application. Now, that pipeline knows how to deploy on different environments. Now, we're going to have in your environment, you're going to have the QA environment, and you're going to have the production environment. So we'll have maybe test, pre QA, maybe pre-prod, then also the production, which is live. You understand? So the pipeline is going to know how to deploy on these different environments. Now, once your code is deployed for example, your QA team is going to test and make sure everything is fine. Then you can now manually go and trigger the pipeline manually on the console to deploy to the production if they confirm and validate everything is fine. You don't want to deploy automatically to your production to save you some headache. You understand? So this is one way of using branching to organize our code. This is another way of doing that. So we can have the main branch and we can have the develop branch. Now, we can now have feature branches or bug fixing branches where we can make our code changes. Then when we are done, we are going to merge those features and the bug fixing to the develop branch. The develop branch is going to be connected to your QA environment, and once the QA team done testing, everything is fine, the develop branch will be merged to the main environment, which will be deployed to the production that is live. So having said that, let's quickly go to our GitHub account and see how we can create a branch. Now, we are here now. We have been working on this main branch all this while. I'm going to show you how you can create a new branch. You can see we only have one branch here, which is the default branch. If I click on view all branches, I will right click and view this on another tab. I don't want to view it here. I will view it on another tab. Now you can see we have only one branch. I will click new, then come here and add. If you see a bug that I want to fix, I can do bug fix, you understand? Then I will prefix which bug do I want to fix. Let me say I want to do a payment gateway fix, you understand? This is how I'm gonna do it. Then create that new branch. Or if I want to do a feature, then notification icon. This is how I'm gonna do it. And notice is going to clone from the main branch that we have. If I click create, it's going to create this new branch for me. In a second, we're going to see the new branch that we have. So look at it here. So we can see the branch is a stale branch, which we have not made any changes to this branch. No commit, no push request, no pull request yet on this branch. So if I click on this my project, it's going to take me back to my project. You see that we have multiple branches now, more than one branch there now. So if I click here, you're going to see that we'll have the main branch and we'll have the feature notification branch right now. So it's going to come up in a while. So you can see it here, feature notification icon. So if I click on it, you're going to see it's just like typical the same code that we'll have here as well. That's what you're going to see. So we'll have it here already. So I've already cloned this branch on my local system. So you can go ahead and do it as well by clicking here and use HTTPS, because I've already made this project public. So you're not going to use SSH because your SSH key is not added to my GitHub account, so it's not going to work. So what you're going to use is clone using SSH, HTTPS, and clone it to your git clone to clone it on your local system. Now I have this branch, but this feature, I've cloned this project on my local system, but this feature, this new branch I created, is not on my local system. If I go to my local system now, I bring up my command prompt now, go to my local system, git branch. I'm not going to see this git branch list. I'm not going to see that branch. I'll even do git branch, and I'm going to list all branches. You are not going to see that particular branch. Now for you now, what you're going to do to have this code on your system, you're going to do git clone. You've already done that before. Then you can come and paste that git URL that you copied, and you clone a copy of this branch. You understand? Now that branch is not effective on my local repository. What I'm going to do is git pull to pull the latest changes that has been done on this guy. So it's showing me that, oh, there is a new feature, which is the feature notification icon. It's already, I have that is on the remote repository. So for me to do that, I do git branch, and it's going to show me what git branch is doing. It's just going to show me my current branch. You understand? And for some, if I do git this, it's supposed to show me all the branches I have, but if it doesn't show, you can do git this all to see all the branches. So you can see that notification icon feature I just added. For me to switch to that notification, I'm going to use the command git checkout. You understand? To check out to that guy. So I'm going to type the name of the branch, which is notification feature. Then it's going to switch. You can see switch to the new branch feature notification icon. So if I do git branch now, you can see that I can see the main branch and also the current branch I'm currently working on, which is highlighted on the green. You understand? So git branch is just showing me all the branches I've worked on, and also the current one that I'm currently working on now. Now let's make changes to this branch now, and okay, let me create a new branch now on my local repository, and push it to the local repository. Because how you do it most times is not, they don't create branch for you on the remote repository. You clone the remote repository, then create a branch, then push to the remote repository. That's how you'll be doing it. So for now. So for me to do that, I'm going to do git branch to create a new branch. Then I'm going to name this one. Let me name this one bug fix. You understand? Then payment gateway. That's the name of the branch. Now I have this branch. Now if I do git branch and the list, I should see it. So I have bug fix payment gateway. For me to switch to that branch now, I do git checkout, then bug fix. You understand? I'll switch to that branch. Then there is another way for you to switch to create a new branch, then automatically switch to that branch without you just creating that branch, then or just type the then now switch to that branch again. So you can do git checkout. For you to do that git checkout, then use -b. -b means create this branch for me and check out to that branch automatically for me. So let me say the branch I want to create is feature, then lights, like icon. Let me say icon. You understand? So it have already created that branch for me. What you just did now, git checkout. Sorry, it's supposed to be a one word. So it's going to check out and it's going to check out that guy, create that branch and check it out for me automatically. So if I do git branch, you understand, I'm going to see a whole lot of that branch. I'm currently working on that like icon now currently now. So for me to let me make a change to that guy, because there is no change on this guy now. If I do git, it will show you nothing to commit. You understand? So I'm going to just modify something now. Let me see what I'm going to modify. Let me modify the readme. You understand? Let me just modify the readme, and I'm going to change this guy to this repo to repository. Type I, repository, then escape, then shift column right and quit. Now if I do git status, it's going to show me there is a modification on this guy now. So I'm going to git add all changes, then git status to check, then I've already added it, then commit it, git commit, then -m to commit my my message, then readme modified. Yep. Then git status, so it's going to show me nothing to commit. So it's just waiting for me now to push to the remote repository. How am I going to do that? Git push is what I'm going to use. Git push, then origin, or I can just use git push to push to my remote repository. Then it's going to throw me an error. That's why I like git. Git is going to throw you error and to tell you this is the command to use and fix that error. So for me to fix that error, remember I created this branch on my local git repository, but the remote repository does not know about this branch yet. Now for me to tell this remote repository about this branch yet, now I'm going to tell the remote repository I'm pushing this code to you. Set my upstream as this feature. I'm going to git push this change and set my upstream on the remote repository as feature like icon. That's what it is. So if I do it now, it's going to push the remote repository and create a new branch on the remote repository. Now if I go to that remote repository, the only branch I'm going to see there now is just these 3 branches. Now if I refresh my page, I'm just gonna see these 3 branches. You won't see all those other ones I created, maybe the bug fixing and the rest of them. You understand? So if I come here, I click here to show me all the branches I have. it's loading. Just allow it to load and you see it. So you can see your like icon. So that's it. That's how you work with branch. That's how you create branches on your remote GitHub repository or on your local GitHub repository. Then push it to the remote repository. So most times, what you'll be doing is cloning the remote repository, then check out to a new branch, do your bug fixing or add your new feature, then push to the remote repository. That's how you'll be doing it. You understand? So with that, we will come to the end of this class, and I would like you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next class. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll be getting the latest updates. Hi, see you next.